What's up guys, it's your girl Jay here and I'm back for another video, and if you can tell by the title down below, it is my first impressions of the new Huda Beauty fauxfilter foundation. That is right, I got my hands on this foundation. It may have been on a Monday when it came out on a Friday the 13th, but I finally got my hands on this foundation, the foundation that I wanted. And this will be my first time trying out this foundation on camera. Now, first impressions of this foundation, look, it's like so pretty, and it's a plastic container. It's a little frosty at the bottom, but not so much at the top, so you can really see its true colors. As I am also testing out, I brought 2 soft boxes, so that's why I keep looking at my monitor. So I am so sorry guys, I will look at you guys. But I really like it. I got the color 450G Chocolate Mousse, and I keep holding the bottom because inside the package came a sample of the moisturizing makeup base. Now, I'm thinking Complete Perfection pre-makeup base. I'm thinking this is her primer that is supposed to go with the foundation, but because I don't want to use it and then it's gone and I really like it, so I'm going to be using it the way I usually do all my foundations, and that is with the Smashbox Professional Primer. Now, I have large pores and I got a large face, so that is what I will be using. A little bit on the hands, and I cleaned my face when I got in from work, so I'm just going to put it in the pore areas. I did my eyebrows, and this will just be a foundation tutorial of what I think about the foundation. Hopefully it's my shade. The girl at Sephora helps me out. Granted, she was of the fair skin complexion, and if you're a brown skin, if you're a person of color, you know the whole gist about fair skin and helping us with foundation. So just gonna, alright, I have that in the pore area, and then I should have taken this out before. I am going to use, I'm just going to use the Professional Matte Rescue in the other areas. Alright, now that I have my foundation on, I only got the foundation. I didn't get her brush, which it seemed like every time, it seemed like Fenty did this, the Jouer foundation did this, and now Huda's doing this, whereas when they come out with a foundation, they come out with a brush that is meant for their foundation. Now, I just think that's a ploy for them to get more money out of our pockets, so I will not be using, I did not get their brush because I have brushes that I could put my makeup on. You know I like a flat top kabuki brush. I really don't like, not this one. I'm trying to find which one. Yeah, this one. I really like the Luxie, the flat top, the 530 flat top kabuki brush. Trying to get in the shot. I really do like the 530 flat top kabuki brush by Luxie, and this one. And if you don't have this one and you kind of have another one, this one is the 538 flat angle blender. So you could either use one or the other. I kind of prefer, it's a little dusty because I do my brushes up, but I really use this one a lot to put on my makeup. But when I go to the IMAX next year, I will definitely be getting the Sigma F80 because I heard so many good things about that brush. Or I might just get more Luxie brushes. I'm still going to get the Sigma F80 and another brush cleaner. And the brush cleaner, which if you see one of my favorites, that is one of my favorite brushes. But I am going to put it once, like 1 or 2 squirts on the hand. There. And this is the color right there. So I think I'm gonna do 2. And the first one was kind of like a half a pump. The second one was kind of like a full pump. So yeah. And then I'm going to dot it on my face. I'm just gonna dot or like smear. And I'm just gonna do sections. There is a floral scent with this foundation, and I personally like it. Call me weird, but I like the smell of this perfume. The smell of this foundation. You can tell a difference. I need to find an esthetician because I have whiteheads and I'm really not liking it, but I don't know if you can really tell a difference. But I'm gonna put on the other side, and I might need another pump or so. But I have acne scarring, so we're gonna see if that covers it up. I really do like the smell of this I keep saying perfume. I really like the smell of this foundation. And you can see right there, you can tell my acne scarring is not as pronounced. So it does cover it a little bit. Oh, let me get my forehead. Almost forgot my forehead. And just put a few more dots where I think I need it. Or maybe the pumps I did was enough. It blends into my neck really well. I think it does. But now that I got a little bit more lighting, so you can see a little bit better, this is the color on my finger. So, yeah. I don't know, what do you think? I really like the coverage that it gave me. Okay, 450 is my color. I did hear it oxidizes a little bit, but I'm just gonna, because when I had it on my hand, this is it blended out on my hand. Forgive the swatches because I was at Sephora after work a little bit, at the JCPenney Sephora. So, so that's an eyeshadow. But this is it blended, what was left on my hand, that is what was blended out. So, and my hands are always lighter. So you can't really see it on my hand, but like it did cover, I think it covered my acne scarring. I could still see it, but like it's not a cakey foundation. From the touch, it feels really nice. I love the smell. I read some reviews on Sephora that people really didn't like the smell, and some people was hoping that it dissipates afterwards, but I like the smell. So just call me a weirdo, all right? It feels a little sticky, but I'm touching my face, and I'm not in, like, you know, when you touch your face and then you touch a piece of paper, I'm doing that, and it's really not leaving much of a fingerprint on my keyboard, on my laptop, so that's kind of a good thing. So I really do hope that, like, it could wear through the rest of the day. The brush, it smells like, I love the smell, like, I really do. Like, if this was in a perfume, I would so get it. That's how good it smells to me. But I may be just a weirdo. So, yeah. Alright. It smells good to me. Hands down. But so far, I do like this foundation. I've been wearing this for a few minutes. And it's dry. It's nothing. It's not. It's like, it's dry. And they say that if you're oily, just powder the oily spots and you should be fine. So yeah, this is, I really do like this. I'm gonna leave it right there. For me, this foundation so far is really good. I would do a full day wear test probably over the weekend, so I could get a more full more grasp on this foundation. But so far I really do like it. Again, not sticky. I didn't color correct, so it's not and I'm already seeing some creases, but again, I didn't do any setting of anything, so it did cover up my acne scarring, and that's something that if you have acne scarring or hyperpigmentation that you do want, and you always could add a little bit more coverage to make it full coverage. So this is moderate, this is medium to full coverage, I believe. And yeah, granted, if you don't like floral smells, you won't like this, so that's why I like it. I kind of like the smell, so you might not want this because it does have a floral scent, so just beware about that. And yeah, that is it. That's my little short intro to the faux filter foundation by Huda Beauty. I really do like it. I wanted it, so I got it, and the only thing, it still hasn't oxidized. It's really well. It sits really well on the skin. It's not accentuating any of my pores. That's because I used the pore filler, and maybe the next time I will use the sample of the primer that they did give with it. So I'm gonna leave that right there, and if you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button. It is right down there if you're on the computer, and if you are on your smartphone, it is right over there. Please hit that thumbs up button and make sure you hit that bell so you can be part of the J Squad. I'm going to leave some related videos right there and right there. Right there. And like always, guys, be blessed, be safe, and have a good evening. With my makeup fingers. Later, guys.